Greg Laidlaw and Dylan Hartley, Alan Wynne-Jones and Sergio Parisi, Guillaume Guirado and Rory Best to the stage, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Bienvenue. Dylan, let's start with the champions then, start with England, and obviously preparations for you have been very, very different, but I've been reading that you're as fit as ever. Obviously you're raring to go, but how quickly do you think you can settle back into things?
We did this last year, talking about me. I'm here on behalf of the team. The team's preparing well. Couple of days in Portugal, the weather's good. The challenge is we've got to use this week as best as we can to get the preparation right for a huge first game. So yeah, day of recovery today for the guys, and 2 more big days tomorrow.
It must be a tremendous privilege to be leading your side out in the RBS Six Nations.
Yeah, I've had a fleeting experience, I suppose, in the few caps that I've had. So to be named is pretty special for me, but yeah, it's not the passing of a baton. I think it's the evolution of the team, hopefully, and the growth that we can have moving forward.
Does being captain inspire you, and what might your sort of captaining style be? Leading by example, I suppose, is the way that most forwards would lead their side.
Yeah, I think I'm fortunate enough. I think quite a few guys in the team will know my pros. Hopefully there's less cons. But yeah, most of the guys know enough about me, as do the coaching staff. So if I feel I need to change anything, then I'm not doing the right job. So it's very much continuing the same vein for myself.
How is the feeling in the squad at the moment? Because there were some good, some bad in November, and obviously things very, very different this year when Warren Gatland goes off to work in the Lions and Rob Howley's here. But how is the squad feeling leading up to the Six Nations?
Well, I think we're in a pretty decent place. I think it was a positive autumn. We can always do better. Everybody involved in the sport can say that about whatever game. But we've got a sprinkling of new caps as well that's going to put a bit of energy and young blood into the squad. And with regards to the Gats being away, it's something we've experienced before. It's a case of, over to you, Rob, and we'll crack on.
And a win over New Zealand and Chicago, and then a win over Australia. So there must be a huge amount of buoyancy in the Irish squad.
Yeah, there is. I think certainly 3 of the 4 provinces are doing very well in Europe. So yeah, one of them not so much. But I think the big thing for us is that we keep moving forward and we keep trying to build on what we did in November. With a couple of good results, a couple of good performances, but I think the big thing for us is we know that's in the past, and we've seen what the Scottish boys have done, not only in November, but the way the clubs are going in Europe. So for us, we know it's going to be a massive challenge to go to Merrifield. It's a very, very tough place to go and perform and to go and win, and that's really all we're concentrating on. We're trying to keep moving forward and keep improving.
I'll ask you this sort of on behalf of everybody almost, but I mean, how much are you working on the new tackle laws and how sensitive referees are going to be to things, but also in the bonus points as well, because I don't say that changes the way you play, but it certainly might affect your mentality a little bit during games.
Yeah, I think with the tackle, I think certainly as long as I've played, you've never been able to tackle somebody around the head anyway. So look, it's just it's a new thing. They're putting more emphasis on it, so we'll take a long, hard look at it and make sure that within the laws of the game that we can implement our defence and make sure our defence is as watertight as possible without seeing obviously penalties, but yellow cards and in some cases red cards. So look, we need to make sure that we don't get too carried away with it, but that we make sure that the safety of the game is obviously paramount for everyone. But and I think it's important that word is spread. In terms of the bonus point system, look, first and foremost, you have to prepare to go out and win a game, and it doesn't change how we'll go out to prepare. We go out, we go to try to play rugby, and we go to win games in that scenario. And I think certainly from a captain's point of view, it doesn't really become as big a deal until maybe later in the game, whenever you're always trying to separate the score anyway, and then it becomes about maybe denying a point or trying to get a point. But look, first and foremost, you try to win the game.
Answered just about everything in that answer, so that's Sasufi. Thank you very much indeed, Gillian. Right, Alan Wynne-Jones. I mean, you captained Wales on 5 sort of one-off occasions. You captained the Lions, but ladies and gentlemen.